What's up, everybody? This is just a quick video on how to core a Panigale exhaust. This is an already cored exhaust. I did this side first. I cut both this panel and this panel. But just as a quick walkthrough, you really only need a square between these welds. Once you open this up, you'll see the catalytic converter here. I cut a window into it so that I could remove the cat. So the cat is essentially a cylinder in here. It's about this long, and this section of the tube, this large diameter pipe, is an entire catalytic converter. You have one in each pipe, and you need to remove that to core it. Once the catalytic converter is removed, the additional step that you can take is to core the restrictor outlet pipe. So the way this exhaust works is the inlet is here. The inlet splits into both mufflers. The exhaust travels through the cat and then into this chamber. In this chamber, the exhaust is intended to flow into this tube, around here, back out through this tube, and then this gets dumped into this chamber, and this chamber has the little outlet tube. So you can gut this part, which essentially involves just cutting a lot. There's a plate on the outside that you have to cut. Once the plate is cut out, you can cut the actual muffler body. And then there's a weld that holds the tube in place up here. You need to get I used a Sawzall with an extra long blade to cut the weld off, and then you can pull the tube out. So this chamber, essentially, once the exhaust comes through this tube, it'll just dump into this chamber and come out unrestricted. So I think this is pretty much the most coring you can do. Maybe you can cut this tube and cut this tube to try to get it to flow. But there's a small wall dividing these two chambers, which is what these welds are. And with the cat gutted, and if you were to remove this tube and take the wall out, then it would just be completely open, and the exhaust gas won't have the tendency to go through here. But I think that may make it even like too loud. So I think this will be very loud. Gutting it further, I think will not make it sound better than what I think this will sound. I think it'll get excessively loud. I'm actually expecting this is going to be ridiculously loud already, but we'll see. So hopefully this helps set expectations on what you will see when you open this up, how to open it up. I use the plasma cutter, and I have a welder. So if you have the tools, it might be worth the time. The catalytic converter was very difficult and annoying to get out. I used a chisel and basically a sledgehammer, just pounding it until I could remove the entire structure. And getting at that weld to get this restrictor pipe was annoying. And now I need to put a little mesh on the outside here to make it look nice and rivet that in. So it's a good amount of work. If you have the tools, it might be worth it for you. Definitely comparing to a multi-hundred or $1,000 aftermarket exhaust system, this is definitely worth it to get a similar sound. So anyway, hope this helps, and I'll get this welded up and try to get an exhaust sound clip soon. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.